Yeah. Yeah, FTM, I think if they don't have other services, then there is a potential risk, in my opinion. But for now, it's not evident. We'll see how it goes. HNT, HNT is heading down. If you want to replace this, maybe we can replace this with FET like coin. ACS can be replaced by APT. So you give your comment. I mean, I would say these two coins can be replaced, in my opinion. We'll see. Um, Link, Chainlink. So Chainlink is also dull coin, in my opinion, which I mentioned last time. I mean, it's a good use case and a good coin, but I'm talking about price action. So for now, there's no comment on that because it's still in a range. If you look at, there's no high, not even close to. So it's still here. So we'll see. Yesterday it did well. I think yesterday it did well, but not much. It lost its pump. It pumped, but then lost. Matic, a nice pattern. New breakout. Next is R2. Sandcoin retraced, but holding support. Still a strong coin. SOL again. So many drawings. Hold on. Yeah, so many drawings. Usually I don't. I keep the chart clean. Okay. So Sol, I added. Oops. Why I removed the resistance? My bad. I'll add the resistance, but I think in the active list I have mentioned. Um, I had many drawings on this one, so I got it got removed for my bad. I'll add resistance again. Well, it's on the Discord channel now. We have that active list channel up and running, so you would find that. Mm, so this is still in correction. This is also trend line, the trend line like this. That's where it got rejected. Um, I had um, yeah, it's in line with this midline. See, very interesting. I draw such sometimes, but I don't use this layout for drawing. Usually I use some tools, but sorry for inconvenience in between. Anyway, so I think this is the last coin. Anyways, let's go back to DXY. Actually, I haven't talked about DXY. So last time I mentioned that it could go up because of the bounce, and you see, this is the problem. So we had this path. So this is the path at this moment. So this is still there is still a risk around. So I should not go all the way actually, only up to this as per this path. So this is happening at this moment, right? This happened earlier, and then I said if it breaks below, then this would happen, the downside move, but it didn't go down, and we added this yellow solid line, and we made this dotted line, remember? Because this had lesser probability, and this had higher probability, and this is what is happening. Very interestingly, yesterday when I calculated further, which I posted on BTC analysis, that there is a 1037 is also on another resistance. Interestingly speaking, so this is R1. So what I would do is I'll make this as a zone rather than tagging. I would make this as a zone. So I'm going to remove this now. Okay, and do it differently. Okay, so I would move this one and say if it breaks above this 103% or this zone, then it will go up and go for much higher level. Otherwise, it will start going down from here. How about that? So this is our new setup. This high is definitely a resistance. And what we are expecting from a bullish BTC case point of view, that this DXY move dies here. Okay. It dies here and starts going down and makes new low from S2 point of view. And that's what we want. I mean, that's a preferred scenario. But if it enters into this zone, it could really break above and make new high. In that case, there will be a trouble, big trouble for BTC in that case. And we'll see. That's why when the next week comes, I think interestingly speaking, CPI report is on Tuesday, US CPI. That is going to also contribute in this one. So Tuesday is the most important day, right? The most important day. And that should decide whether this will enter and go above or go down, in my opinion. But this is definitely a checkpoint, right? From a TA point of view as well. And you saw what happened before it started melting. I won't say crashing, but before this happened, you see these two candles. I posted this because this is a really good one, the good resistance. And then so this could continue going down like this. But yeah, Tuesday will decide, I think, ultimately. So until then, let's enjoy. There's another threat. This is another threat, big one, that this is not dying. This has to die as well. And now this is also a near resistance. Actually, this is also a near resistance. I don't have the exact number here, but now I'll just put this line. And limit this move to this one now. Similar, because it could go down from here. But probability of breaking above is still high. So I would not draw this here. I would not. I would wait for one more week, not now, because this is still very strong. This is stronger than DX1. This is important. This indicates the bonds are crashing. This indicates that the yields could go up, the rates continue to go up. But the market is very interesting that there's no direct inverse relationship. Just to let you know, it's not immediate or consistent. But these are important data points that we have to refer. Because let me tell you why. Okay, so it bottomed here in August 2020. Okay, so this move, there was no major impact on BTC. In fact, BTC went up during this time, remember. So both of them went up in the same direction. Okay, so that's why. But these are important in a long run. Anyway, so this is just for reference. DXY is more important. I would say it's more sensitive to DXY than yields, but yields are important longer term. It indicates what market is thinking on a multi-weeks or multi-month trend point of view. That's why it's important data point. Okay, I think that's it. I believe I covered everything. I'll stop here and open for Q&A.